April 3rd, 2020. Friday skill and a choose your own adventure workout. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are keeping things rolling with the home workouts. Our main man, Jay Inslee, is a big fan of our workouts. He says, hey, let's stay at home longer so that Nick can keep programming these awesome workouts. People are getting healthier during the quarantine because of these workouts. So, you know, humble as I am, I said, I will oblige. I will continue on. We're going to keep up with these workouts. The skill. Kat had a nice thing. I think it was shake the rust off your snatch was our snatch work. This one's just, it's called keep your snatch healthy. So we need to do a little bit of maintenance every once in a while. And even though we're not doing heavy movements, you know, we're going to be using a PVC pipe. If you don't constantly get into these positions, it's going to be a lot tougher when you come back. Like I put in the notes, Olympic weightlifting is 100% use it or lose it. So let's use it, at least enough to maintain. If you get stronger, then weights are going to go up too. So I'm not going to do every single rep of these, but I want to show you guys what they are so that there are no questions. A pass-through, you guys know. OHS means overhead squat, and that's slow. So with the Bergener warm-up or with the outlaw warm-up that we do, same thing. So you're going to do 5 reps of dip, jump, shrug. Don't worry about it. We don't need it. I'm going to use some CGI in post-production again. It's going to look great. And after that, we have the jumping high pull, which is dip, jump, high pull. And then we have a muscle snatch for set of 5, which is bring that up overhead. And then after that, we have what's called a pressing snatch balance. So our feet are in our squat stance. You're going to press yourself into that position. After the pressing snatch balance set of 5, you're going to do what's called a drop snatch. So the bar stays up here. Trap door opens up underneath your feet. You're going to drop, press, and stand up for 5. So that's why you want to be nice and warm before you just drop down to the bottom of your squat. After that, we have the 3 position snatches. 5 snatches from the hip. So it's going to be from here up, drop underneath. 5 from mid-shin. And again, when we're mid-shin, don't just work your way through that crappy. I want those shins. So vertical from about knee to ankle. And then shoulders should be in front of the bar. Bar's going to be underneath that armpit. You're going to slide that bar up, drop into that snatch for 5. And then finally from mid-shin, which would be another full squat snatch every rep. Oh, what am I talking about? The real flywheel thing is my favorite thing ever. SOTS press. Behind the neck press at the bottom of your squat. And that means the real rock bottom. So this is not a SOTS press. Get your butt down as low as you can go. Kind of bounce around down there. Keep that chest up as best you can. That's a SOTS press. For the workout, I'm not going to go over the rep scheme. It's based on 2 of our members' birthdays though. Dr. Phil and Calvin. Dr. Cal, if you want to call him that too. So you get to choose between the 2 workouts. They have exactly the same movements. The repetitions are just based around their birthday. So if you want to do more of one movement or less of another, you can play around with that and choose which one you want. Tyson, I'm going to have you demonstrate something over here. One of the movements that's maybe newish is called a jumping pike up. So why don't you get into the push-up position for me? And like Kat explains, it's like a reverse V-up. He's going to try to keep his legs and his arms straight. So he jumps his feet forward. Look at that. All right, and back down. And then back up. And back down. So it doesn't look like he's doing a huge range of motion right here. It feels like you're going about 5 feet when you're doing it. So I do want you to try to jump your feet up to your hands. But we still want to keep that nice straight arm and straight leg thing. So if you're really flexible, you're going to be able to jump a little bit more than somebody else. But otherwise, that's a fine pike jump. Another movement, wall sits. You guys have done those, we do them all the time. Keep the hips at 90 degrees. Sit against the wall, that's a wall sit. Line jumps or jump rope singles, another one. The other movement we have is something called man makers. There is a demo video, I encourage you to watch it. Essentially you're going to go, I'm going to try it with some, the weight-free version. So, it is a push-up into a tap, tap. We go up into a tuck jump. That's our unweighted version. Our weighted version, so if I had my milk jugs here, really this should be done with dumbbells because you can put all your weight on them. I'm going to put them right here so I can still do my renegade row part. So I'm going to do my push-up, then I'm going to move my little guys here, and I'm going to row. I'm going to row, and then when I come up, I pass through a full squat, essentially into a thruster. That's what a man maker is with dumbbells or juggies of water. Pick your weights wisely. Again, if you have dumbbells, that's how you're gonna do the man makers with it. I don't recommend doing these jugs anymore. Weight-free ones, just like I did. Any questions, hit us up.